Hi, this is JW, and this is a Bakelite Flasher. It's a small device that fits in a light socket and was probably used to turn lights on and off in a shop window or some similar place to attract customers or possibly put Christmas lights in. So we'll have a look at it and see how it works. It's probably a bimetallic strip inside, so it isn't going to be a huge amount to look at, but we'll have a look anyway. Right, here's the device. It's quite a simple thing. It's just got a bayonet fitting on one end and a socket on the other. So you take your lamp or light bulb, if you like. That of course will fit in there, and then that will fit into the socket in the table lamp or ceiling fixture or whatever you've got. On the side there it just says Flasher. There's some patent number underneath as well. And on the other side, just the voltage and the recommended wattage of lamp to put in it. 200 to 250 volts, and it does 30 to 60 watts. Made in England, of course. Fixed together with a single nut there, and presumably there's a threaded screw or something underneath there. It seems to be full of some kind of gunge, so we need to undo that to see what's hiding underneath. Right, there presumably is some kind of fitting under here. I can just mash this sealing compound out of here. Oh yes, there's the screw, look. Hiding in the bottom. So this should undo. And, yep, there's the nut from the other side. So it should just pry apart. Right, there we have it. So just a threaded piece that goes through to hold it in position. Nothing else in that side of the case at all. And in this side, well, all of the works. So here are the two pins for the bayonet fitting, a sprung fixture of course, and the two little contacts on the top there which are the input. That metal pin is just goes right through, so that would obviously fit through the hole there and obviously holds it together. It's also the pin that fits into the bayonet slot like that. In the middle here we should have the actual contact itself. It's just spring metal, which probably is say a bimetallic strip, so it will, when it's on, it will heat up, bend away enough to break the contact and reconnect and repeat endlessly. There's a bit of cloth there, got rid of the asbestos. I'm not going to be shredding it up and eating it, so that's hardly a big deal. And, this should unscrew. Take that out. Yeah, and there we've got the contact on the back. It's a bit burnt and charred as you would expect, and there's the corresponding piece on the other side. Right, this is a close-up of the insides, and it's not very easy to see this, but in the middle here is a heating element which will heat up this contact, causing it to bend away from the contact above. And the connection wire is actually there. It's incredibly thin. See it above the silver part of the screwdriver there, soldered onto this contact. And then over here, there's the other one. It's going to go to this top contact over here. So this and this are permanently connected via the heater, and then this one and this one connect through the movable contact here, which when open of course nothing will work, and when it's connected together of course the power will flow through there. Now we can actually just measure the resistance of that heating element in the middle. So we just measure between the contact there and over there, 115 ohms, which isn't desperately unsurprising for a small powered heater. I just reassembled the device. So again, this is the fixed contact which opens and closes in the middle there as it heats and cools, and then we've got the heater connected between the two opposite terminals across there. So it's obviously using the lamp itself as part of the circuit. So with the lamp in here, so the line comes in here. If that's closed, it will continue through the lamp, and then the return path is via the heater, which of course will mean it will heat up. It's actually in series with the lamp there. As it heats, this will heat up and this will bend away, breaking the circuit, which of course, as it's all in series, breaks the whole circuit. That will then cool down, causing it to spring back into position, when it will turn on again, complete that circuit, and it will heat up. And so repeat endlessly until it either breaks or the bulb gives up, or people just get tired of it. Of course, such a device is useless unless you use one of the older type lamps or light bulbs, as the new energy saving types of course aren't in the correct power range to actually work the thing. New ones of course are only in sort of 10 to 20 watt range, and this requires a minimum of 30. And just as an aside on this, it's interesting to note the demise of the size of these older bulbs. This particular one is a Tesco one, and it's reasonably new. And then we've got this one, which is also a Tesco one, and it's considerably smaller. And if you compare that to a proper old type one, it's considerably bigger. So that's how big they were once, and then there's a clear model as well. And they seem to have gone to make them smaller and then smaller, and of course now you can't buy these at all because they've been banned as being inefficient and therefore not suitable for use. So there we have the Bakelite Flasher. Totally obsolete and of course useless these days, as most light bulbs are not going to be in the correct range to actually use it, and even if they were, it really doesn't have any function at all. And of course, as a side effect of having that heater in series with the bulb or the lamp, it does mean that they actually are considerably dimmer than they would normally be when you're actually using this device. Of course, the real purpose of this thing was to attract customers to your business by placing it in the window of your premises. Normally, of course, you'd use one of these light bulbs for that.